Let's get into some of the specifics. When the Chiefs are going well, what are you seeing out on the field? In other words, what do the Browns have to guard against in this playoff matchup?
Well, it seems the teams are trying to take the top off the offense. They don't want to get beat deep by Tyreek Hill. So we'll give you the intermediate stuff. And I'll tell you, the guy in my mind that's been the most valuable player for the Chiefs has been Travis Kelce. He has just had an incredible year, and a guy who brings it each and every week. And as teams start to try to take the top off and guard against Tyreek Hill getting them beat deep, Travis Kelce is just working wonders on those intermediate routes. And I'll tell you, there's just nobody that matches up with him. You put a linebacker on, he just runs away. You try a safety, he's much too big for a safety to cover. So to me, I watch the games with an old offensive lineman. Richard Baldinger does the shows with us. He's like, you got to run the ball. You got to run the ball, man. So the Chiefs have not run the ball that well, and especially with Edwards-Helaire and Le'Veon Bell still trying to find his rhythm. They have not run the ball as well. They have thrown it a lot, and I think, in my mind, I'd like to see them run the ball a little bit more. But they have been very, very effective with those intermediate routes. Sammy Watkins would be a big, big return for the Chiefs if he's able to come back from his calf injury as well. Demarcus Robinson has played well for them as well, kind of in his role. So I think it's the intermediate passing. Patrick Mahomes is much more patient now to just go ahead and throw it 10, 15 yards. And then every once in a while, you'll see Tyreek Hill break, and there's the easy touchdown. So that's the way it's been going here for the last, say, 5 weeks of the season. The Chiefs haven't had a double-digit win since, I think, the Jets in the first weekend of November. So it's been a lot closer than Chiefs fans are used to. It's not the pinball machine numbers that Chiefs fans are used to, where you just put it in cruise control at halftime because you're up 28 points or something. It's been a little different style for the Chiefs here in the last half of the season.
Fair to say they're from what I've seen from them late in the year, they're trying to get some of their playmakers out in space and make you tackle them. Kelce, Pringle sometimes. Is that kind of what? And that would be right what Andy Reid would want to do if you're taking away the deep ball.
Absolutely, that's a great point. And Tyreek Hill said it earlier this week. He said, "Let Patrick be special and get it in the hands of the playmakers." And you will see, especially now, I think even more that Tyreek Hill has seen a lot of high double coverage. You'll see the Chiefs run him on a reverse more. You'll see him on short passes. Get the ball in his hands. Let him go make a play. He's very good at that. Kelce, very good at that. Le'Veon Bell, I think, is a playmaker as well. So the Chiefs have a ton of playmakers. You'll see Andy Reid early, I think, especially if the coverage is like I would expect it to be. You will see Andy Reid get the ball quickly into the hands of his playmakers and see what they can do.